don't feel good. I am not feeling good, so I'm sorry that my voice sounds the way it does. I'm pretty sure I have a cold. I was in Big Bear, like we were going almost every weekend to go snowboarding, and it eventually caught up with me, so... Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hey, I'm Kate. Nice to meet you. Today's video is gonna be like a little bit different. Basically, I'm just gonna answer some questions that you guys have maybe asked me in some of my comments, my videos, and we're gonna do a Q&A. Is that what it's called? Yes, a Q&A. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yes. I am drinking, if you guys are wondering, I am drinking this cold and flu medicine that you pour into hot water. It's like it makes a tea. It helps so much. Like if you're not feeling good, this tea is great. And it honestly tastes so good too. Like you wouldn't even know it's medicine. It kind of has like this citrusy taste. I really like it. Yeah, let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so I have the questions right here on my phone. Who is my hero? I feel like if I was younger, I'd be able to answer this question like right off the bat. But the older I get, the more I realize like people are just people. And I think I have a lot of role models, but a hero, I really can't answer that right now. If I could live anywhere, where would it be? San Francisco, just because I should be there right now and I'm having like major withdrawals from the city and I really want to go, but it's just so expensive and the timing is it's just not right now. Maybe it will be one day. What is my biggest fear? I would probably say my biggest fear is death, but not really death in general. I feel like more of like losing someone that I really care about without getting to say bye. I really only have dealt with one death in my life from someone that was relatively close to me, and this was my grandma. And I really didn't have time to process it, and also I was in San Francisco while my whole family was at home, like getting to visit her in the hospital, which is something I never got to do. I really never even saw her when she was sick, so it was really hard to come to terms with in my own head too, because I really had like no one to talk to it about. You know, we're gonna go through it, and I know we're gonna go through it, but I'm just like, I think it's just the thought that it's gonna happen when we don't know it and we're gonna lose someone we really love. I think that's just my biggest fear, like losing someone I love and not being able to say bye. What is my favorite family vacation? Probably when me, my sisters, and my mom and her fiance went to Hawaii. It was like right after I graduated high school. We went on like a little trip to Kauai, and it was so relaxing. It wasn't like really touristy, which I like, just that like natural way of living, and we really didn't have like any expectations of the trip. We just kind of hung out and vibed, and I really like that. So that's probably my favorite family vacation. What would I change about myself if I could? I think if I asked myself this question years ago, I would have had a whole list, but I feel like the more you grow up, the more you come to terms with yourself and you start to get comfortable and accept everything about you, the flaws, the quirks, everything. So I feel like there's maybe little things like here and there that I wish I could change. Maybe like I wish my roots were done right now, but like other than that, I feel like I've come to terms with the person I am. So the little things that like I didn't like about myself are kind of what makes me me at the end of the day. So yeah. Really nothing right now. What makes me really angry? Okay, there's probably a lot of things that make me really angry. Other than the current state of the world right now, angry at billion-dollar executives who run big corporations like Walmart, Amazon, and not paying their employees a decent wage. What makes me angry, and I'm only saying this because it happened this morning and it's like fresh at the top of my head, when I'm running and guys catcall me. I'm sure anyone who identifies as a girl probably feels this way too. When I go running and it's hot outside, like I want to wear a sports bra and spandex shorts. Like it shouldn't be a crime and I shouldn't feel like I have to cover up. But if I wear that exact same outfit, sports bra and spandex, but I go on a run with my boyfriend, not a single whistle, not a single honk, not a single shout, can I just go on a run like in peace? I just started flipping them off now because I'm like so done with it. Like if I hear it, I'm just like, fuck you, motherfucker. Okay, like I probably look like crazy, but I'm like so over it. It makes me so upset and mad. Anyways, what motivates me to work hard? The end result, really. The end result can mean like finishing a project or like where I am gonna be in 10 years from now, I'm gonna eventually be so happy at my progress, even if I'm miserable right now, but eventually I know I'm gonna be smiling about all of it. So I think what motivates me is just that end goal. That's what I tell myself all the time if I'm like not in the place that I want to be. It will be well worth it in the end, basically. What is your favorite thing about your career? I would say my career is YouTube, because I definitely want to do this forever, and whether I make money or not, I feel like I just love doing this. I think I'm gonna do it forever, basically. Like, but my favorite thing about it is if there were no viewers, we'd really only be posting for ourselves, and which, although I would still love like recording and filming and editing and posting, but I feel like the main thing that I really do love is like seeing your guys' reactions. Everyone in my YouTube community has been so nice and so motivating. Just seeing your guys' feedback and responses and your comments are like literally my favorite thing about it. Who knows me the best? I would probably have to say my boyfriend Nick. It's just, I think he gets me like no one else. I've known him since I think I just turned 13, and we got together when I was 15, and I'm now 21. I love that guy. And I mean, in high school and basically until I got to college, I was completely different. I was a completely different person. I even looked very different than I do now. I've lost a lot of people in my life from then until now, but I feel like one thing that stayed consistent was Nick, because he's always been there and we grew up together. So I'm 100% myself with him all the time, and he knows me the best. Let's just say that. What is one thing I'll never do again? Okay, one thing I'll never do again. I will never have more roommates than space in the house. Like, okay, let me just, in college, my second year, we did 8 girls in a 2-bedroom, but like when you're in San Francisco, this shit just sounds completely normal, but that was just not okay for anyone's mental or physical health, because there was no room, no privacy, no nothing. So yes, that is something I will never do again. And anyone that lived in that house with me, I only still talk to one of them, and she's like my best friend. We both agree that we will never do that again. Cheap rent or like live comfortably, and I would choose living comfortably over anything else. If I had to describe myself as an animal, what would it be? I would say like, I don't know, like a cat, because I like to be alone. But then like if you get me at a good time, like yes, I'm down to cuddle up on you, but for the most part I like to be out alone, free roaming, kind of doing my own thing, taking care of myself, and getting into cat fights. Who is the most intelligent person I know? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, how do you know if someone's the most intelligent? I feel like everyone knows a lot about different things. You could be book smart, but you could be like street smart, and that helps you out in life. So I don't know. I really couldn't answer that question. How many languages do I speak? Only one. My dad speaks Spanish, but he never taught us, so I'm always giving him shit for that. I really wish I was bilingual, but only English. What was my first job? I was 16 when I got a job at a cupcake place. I sold cupcakes. Where do I see myself in 10 years? In 10 years, I'll be 31. Oh, wow. Wow. Hopefully I am healthy, still running and exercising, because I feel like that's something I never want to change about myself. I still hope I'm doing YouTube, and I hope my career is something in media. I've learned from this pandemic that everything can change and nothing is set in stone. So I try not to get my hopes up too much about life in general, because plans always change. But as of right now, in 10 years, I just hope I'm like free. I have these goals and ambitions that I'm just gonna live somewhere far away by myself and have all these animals and live on this farm and not really go with what society wants you to do, like have kids at 30 or whatever. I hope I keep this like free range mind that I have now. I still hope I have that when I'm 30. I know things change. I just hope I'm happy, really. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how funny do I think I am? I'm really not that funny. Like, I'm not that funny, you know? I would probably say like a 5. Like, I'm not super boring, but like, again, like I'm probably not gonna make you laugh. So, 5. What's the most interesting thing I can see out my office or kitchen window? Well, outside of my kitchen window is literally just a wall. I have no view of absolutely nothing. So, and out my office window, I don't have an office, but my bedroom, Oh, the most interesting thing is there's a church right there. So now that they hold mass outside, people either pull up in their cars or they come up with like chairs and blankets and stuff so I can watch the mass from my bedroom. Who was my first crush? What celebrity would I like to meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee? Miley Cyrus, without a doubt. I don't even care if I'm meeting her in a box. I would love to meet the queen herself. If I had a warning label, what would mine say? Caution, I'm sensitive. What 3 things do I think of most each day? What video I'm gonna do next? It's constantly on my mind. Like, it's just an ongoing thing, one after another. Like, I just need to record, film, post. So I think I'm always constantly thinking about YouTube. Second, school, because I just want to get that shit done with. And I'm like, oh, it's just constantly. I thank God that this is my last week for a month, but And last but not least, what new can I do to my hair? Because I am constantly getting bored of it. Like I said many times before, I love to constantly like switch it up. So yeah, what do I do to keep fit? Okay, well, to get personal, I haven't always had the best relationship with food, and this is why I kind of steer clear away from doing any like what I eat in a days or any like fitness videos, just because it's something I've always struggled with. But I feel like right now I feel very healthy and strong for the first time in a long time. So basically what I do to stay fit is currently I work out 4 days out of the week, 3 or 4 depending like if I'm busy, and one of those will be a run, one of those will be just strictly like working out weights, and then another will be like some type of yoga or something, just something to like stretch my body out. So I don't go too crazy anymore. I just make sure that I'm like doing something like 3 out of 4 days a week. I'll even like roller skate or go on a walk. I'm not really like crazy about it anymore, but I just try to keep myself active basically. Which of the 5 senses would I say is my strongest? I have really good eyesight. I know I wear glasses, but those are like blue light glasses, and sometimes I just feel like they go with outfits better. But yeah, I have really good eyesight. My boyfriend has really bad vision, and he always gets really cool looking glasses. So sometimes when he's done or he gets like a new kind, I'll take his old ones and like change the lens just so I could wear them. So a lot of people think that I don't have good vision, but I have 20/20, and yeah. Am I an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an extrovert. I'm very out there, no doubt about that. Extrovert. What 3 items would I take on a deserted island? Okay, I would take my dog for sure. That is a given. Cannot live without him. So does he count as an item? Yes, we'll say that he counts as an item. Considering we're gonna find our own food over there, I'm not gonna take any food. So me, my dog, maybe a knife. I would take a knife to like cut stuff and for self-defense. My camera to vlog it. What's the craziest thing I've done in the name of love? Ooh, we do not want to know, but I'll just say this. When I was like young in high school, Nick ran away from home. So I would sneak him into my room through the window so he could sleep. I took off the screen door on my window. I would sneak him in every single night, like not even worrying about getting caught, which I did get caught. So yeah, that's probably the craziest thing I have done in the name of love. Actually, no. I am thinking about stuff. That is not the craziest, but that is the one I will mention on here. Do I love or hate roller coasters? I love roller coasters so much. What's my favorite fast food chain? Panda Express by far over anything. I'm obsessed with Panda Express. What kitchen appliance do I use every day? A whisk, because I make my matcha every single morning, and I whisk it up. So yes, a whisk. How long does it take me to get ready in the morning? Well, in this pandemic, literally 2 minutes. I just have to shower, but I take really long showers. I never really do anything like makeup wise. It's always just like, okay, highlight, okay, I'm good. So really not that long. Who would I want to play me if there was a movie about my life? Miley Cyrus, hands down. I just fucking love the girl. Am I a clean or messy person? Okay, I always think about this question because to me, I see myself as so clean. Like I'm always cleaning, especially when I'm stressed, I clean a lot. Is there a thing as like being clean messy? Because I think I'm clean, but like compared to my roommate, I was messy. Like I had drawers of like a bunch of shit and she would keep her stuff organized, but then I, like at the same time, like I feel like I was clean because at least all my stuff was put away in a drawer, you know what I mean? So clean messy. What's my favorite type of foreign food? I would say as of the past month, I've started to love Venezuelan food. My dad just married a Venezuelan woman, so at their wedding, that was my first time being introduced to Venezuelan food. It was amazing. If you haven't tried it, I would highly recommend too. But I feel like I appreciate all foreign foods. I'm obsessed with Indian. I love Mexican, of course. I love Filipino. I really appreciate all of them. So, but yes, currently right now it's Venezuelan. I love it. What would I do if I won the lottery? Okay, so I wouldn't tell anyone except for like my boyfriend, maybe. I'm just kidding. But because I feel like when people know, they might treat you different or expect things from you. Keep my money safe. Yeah, really not do anything too crazy because I'm like not mature enough to make those financial decisions for myself. So what pairs of shoes do I own? Okay, I own like not a lot of pairs, but maybe a lot compared to some people, but I don't feel like it's a lot. Alright, so I have one pair of black Birks, one pair of white Birks, these are just essential, one pair of black platform Doc Marten boots, one pair of white platform Doc Marten boots. These Doc Martens, I really don't know what they're called, but I have these because if I'm gonna dress up, these are like my go-to shoes. I don't know the brand, I think I got them from Dolls Kill. They go with everything, I really like them. I have these, which like I love these shoes. I've had them since like I graduated high school. I don't even know the brand of these, but I know that they were very cheap. Cute little shoes. And they're so comfortable. I've just like always loved these. And I apologize for how dirty these are, but I have these Reeboks, an essential pair of tennis shoes, some purple Vans, which I don't really wear these too often, but sometimes. I'm not really a huge Vans girl, but I like these. I like them. And then I have these Adidas Falcons. Yeah, I actually wear these a lot. So those are all my shoes. How many tattoos do I have? Okay. I don't even know. Okay, I have 8 tattoos. More to come. Cool, I've never showed you guys my tattoos before. Okay, this is one. It's like these roses that are fallen and then up. There's that one. I have these dice, which are matching tattoos with my best friend Erin. We got them on Friday the 13th. I have this flower with lavender that I got on my 21st birthday. I have this, which is the Golden Gate Bridge, of course, for my second home. I have this grape right here on my arm, which I know that someone asked about it in one of my other videos. They said, why is it faded? Do you plan on removing it? Do you plan on getting it covered up? What's the deal with that tattoo? Basically, this is a stick and poke that I got my first year in college. I was pretty intoxicated while I received that stick and poke. So currently right now, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this. I might want to just get it covered up with like a completely different picture, or I want to like just get it maybe line work over it to just make it look a little bit nicer, and then maybe grow it out to a sleeve with like vines around my arm, but I don't know yet. That's why I'm leaving this arm completely empty and I'm just getting tattoos on this one. Okay, and then I have this, which is a cactus that I also got my first year in college. I don't know why. And then I just recently got this ballerina on my back shoulder. This is like one of my favorite ones, but I always say that when I get a new tattoo, I'm like, oh my god, this is my favorite. And I definitely plan on getting more, so I will do that. Have I played any sports? I danced from the age of like 4 till I was like 13 maybe, and then I did cheer from when I was in high school until college, and I actually made the college cheer team for my school, but it just wasn't my thing anymore. Like I just knew I just had to like give up that part of my life because it just didn't really make me happy, and I didn't really enjoy doing it as much as I did when I was younger. But yes, I did cheer and dance, even though some people don't call those sports. If you could only drink 2 drinks for the rest of your life, what would you drink? Water, of course, because we would not live without water, and tequila. What did I want to be when I was younger? I wanted to be an actress. I just really had these like envisions of me being on TV. If I could choose to do anything for a day, what would I do? Just a normal, happy day for me is just really being by myself. I really like to be by myself. I find peace in like quietness, so maybe baking something nice. What is my zodiac sign? Okay, a lot of people comment on my posts, oh, you're such a Gemini, or you have
vibes.
And I love reading those comments because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what they think, whatever. I am a Cancer. My birthday is July 16th, 1999. My rising is a Leo and my moon is a Virgo, which I think I really feel strongly about every single one of those signs. Like, I really feel like I fit the exact characteristics of those. So yeah, if you guys are wondering, I'm a Cancer. What is my natural hair color? My natural hair color is black or really dark brown. I'm gonna just put up a picture right here so you guys can see. Once I went pink, I honestly never really want to go back, at least for a while. Eventually I know I'm gonna have to, but I'm enjoying the pink or whatever color this is right now for the time being. So yes, I don't see myself going back to dark brown, maybe 2022. What is your favorite type of music? Okay, this might be a big shocker, but I rarely listen to music. If I do, it's just like oldies or alternative or like indie rock. I don't really listen to music though. Like when I'm driving, I don't have like a radio in my car. I have like a really old car, so I have to use a speaker, and sometimes I just like won't bring it, or it'll be dead, or like I left it at home. I'll listen to podcasts. I kind of like listening to those more. I don't know. I really like Clairo, Girl in Red, Current Joys, Mellow Fellow, Frankie Cosmos. I just really like calming music, because if it's anything like too crazy like rap and stuff, it gets me like worked up. So I don't really like loud music. Those are just like some artists I've like been listening to. 2 pet peeves. Okay, first of all, don't fucking... What is the best gift I've ever received? So Christmas morning 2017, Nick showed up at my house with a little tiny dog in a bow. That was when I was gifted my very best friend, Dexter. I never knew that this little guy was gonna be like my best friend. He was the best gift I've ever received in my life. Have I ever been in love? Yes, I've been in love only once to my current boyfriend, and I love love. I love everything about love. This whole idea of love, I love. So yes, I've been in love and I'm still in love. What is the reason I joined YouTube? Well, like I said before, I used to make videos a long time ago, but I stopped because of what people thought about me, because I was self-conscious and whatever. But the reason I joined it now is because I finally had the time and really the money to like get my equipment and get my channel started, which I've never had before. So the reason I joined was because it just was a perfect time and opportunity. So I jumped right on that shit. Meaning behind my YouTube name. Okay, so my name is Caitlin Candelario, and if you take the first 5 letters of Caitlin, it's Cattell, and if you take the first 5 letters of Candelario, it's Candel. So I thought that sounded pretty catchy, right? Cattell Candel, and that's the meaning behind my YouTube name. What was the last show I've watched? Queen's Gambit last night. Last place I traveled and actually like went on a plane was Amsterdam with my roommate and her friends. We all met up in Amsterdam for like a week, like a little bit more than a week, and it was so much fucking fun. That place was just insane. Last time I was insulted, probably on YouTube. I try not to look at the comments like every day, but sometimes people say some like mean stuff, but I'm just like, what are you like? I'm like, you're literally typing that on your computer at home, like what are you doing? So I just laugh about it. Favorite piece of jewelry? I really love this necklace. I wear it, I don't know if you guys could tell, I wear it like in almost every day, and I have different charms to put on the end of it if it goes with like an outfit better. I got it on Etsy. So what are my turn-ons? For me is when someone is like quieter, just more to themselves, not really like, kind of maybe even awkward is a turn-on for me. I like to be the person to really like take charge, kind of be the more like dominant person, even though like I'm a girl and that kind of doesn't like fit the role of being a girlfriend, but I'm more attracted to like introverts. I will never like the loudest person in the room because I'm loud. Something I miss, well, I miss I miss my roommate ever since this pandemic and she went back to India. I miss the fuck out of her. She's like, no, she's literally my best friend. Well, if you're watching this, I fucking miss you. Dude, I can't wait till we can be together again. Just counting down the days, bro. And last but not least, have I ever had an addiction? I'm just gonna be open and honest. I had a nicotine addiction for 2 years. I'm really not gonna go in depth with that, but to say the least, yes, I had a nicotine addiction and I'm just so happy that I don't anymore. But yeah. Alright guys, that was really fun and I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. Thank you so much for watching and please let me know what you guys want to see next in my video. Have a good rest of your day and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out. Also, I just want to say if you guys haven't entered my giveaway, you still have time. I'm not going to choose a winner until January 1st. So if you want to know the details on how to enter, just go to my last video, which was how to sell your clothes on Depop, and the directions are in the description.